All right, let's check this one out.
I'm willing to wholeheartedly dedicate this time in my life in the pursuit of this family and husband thing because this will be forever and my career's not going anywhere. I can uptake my career a whole year later because that's when the next set of junior doctors would be starting. And so I made the decision to quit as a doctor for a whole year in order to find my husband. And when I say I really believed that finding my husband was going to be the outcome, I really believed finding my husband was going to be the outcome. To the extent that when I was then offered to defer my job, to leave my job for a year, but still have the security of that same job in the next year without doing a whole reapplication to find a job as a doctor, I declined it. So embarrassing. In the email written to the director of the deanery, I wrote, "This time next year, I will potentially be married. I do not know where my husband will live, and so in the best interest of my future husband, I need to maintain geographical flexibility. So thank you very much for the offer, but I will quit and reapply such that I can reapply in a location that is desirable for my future husband." I'm such an idiot. Who gassed me into thinking that I was definitely going to come off of this married? Instead, I was there for a total of 1 week. I quit my job for a whole year to be part of this experience for 1 week and then eventually be dumped by the person that I really liked, and then for me to ask the producers if I could just go home because I liked someone, they didn't like me back enough, and so I felt for me that there was no point in being there for any.
It says that okay. This is she went on. She was a cast member of Love Is Blind. Okay, Ex- Love Is Blind cast member explains why she left her job for the show. She was only there for like a week on the show. Okay, that was kind of stupid. And it's like you leave it for a reality show. The, I mean, I understand you know the effort to find a husband, but on a reality show, girl, I don't know what you were thinking. It's a reality show. And to be honest, I don't know why she didn't just accept the deferment, right? Her director or whatever, her employer, was willing to defer her employment. But next year, she could just let it defer, defer it. And then when, if she gets a husband, right, from this show, then just say, I can't do it, right? You could always turn it down later. So I don't know why she didn't think like that.
More amount of time. Everything ended up working out, and I had several backup options that I had lined up for myself prior to going. There was no real financial cost to me doing this. The only thing it really did was set me back in terms of my path as a doctor by 1 year. And so here I am now, still a doctor, on my way to do my night shift to cover the entirety of surgery. So that's a quick story. Bye. I'm willing.
Here's the thing, right? I think women they're weird, right? They're weird, kind of foolish in how they go about things. This is the thing where why don't you make the actual effort? Right? If like in my mindset, right? If you can make this drastic decision, why not be actual like as serious as you would in outside of the reality show, right? Be laser focused in finding a man as well. Why? Why weren't you laser focused in finding him when you were, getting your degree? Because this is the thing where it's surprising me that women can't juggle more things at once, right? And this is the thing where a doctor is not going to be easy, right? I don't think being a doctor is an easy job when it comes to love and family. right? Because it's very taxing. It's very demanding. Um, I just think that I'm more saying that, you know what, these things are. It fascinates me how women don't really take things seriously. Yet, why do you take it so seriously for the show? You think you're gonna find love on a show? Like, you gotta also think, right? This is a small, like, you think your dating pool is small. On this show there's only a handful of people. Handful. This is not even a drop in the bucket of a dating pool. So do you think you'll find success in that? I This is the thing where I think women are ridiculous with how their mindset when it comes to dating, when it comes to finding a husband, comes to creating a family. I think it's very poor. I really do. Um, I think they're going about it extremely wrong. I really do. It's This is the thing, right? When I thought her, okay, her plan of, you know what, deferring or pushing aside, I guess quitting her job as a doctor and focusing on a husband. I'm not saying that's bad, right? How she went about it, because it was because this because it was for a reality show. Yeah, that was kind of bad. But to take a step back from the career to focus on husband and family, I think that's a good thing, right? Because here's the thing, I've always, in my personal opinion, I always felt this, right? You can't have it all, right? Now, is it impossible? No. But is it unlikely? I believe it is, right? I believe it is. To have it all, an amazing career, amazing husband, amazing family, you know, that's for the lucky few, the few, right? Small percent of people. So if you're gonna do your career, to succeed in your career, right, you have to sacrifice other things. You gotta laser focus on your career. So, you know, you're gonna have to focus on your career. So you gotta have to sacrifice finding a man, creating a family. That's a sacrifice. Now, if you want to find the best man you can, create the family, well, you might have to sacrifice your job, your career, right? So those are the things that you got to take in consideration. I'm not saying don't work, but obviously a doctor, you either are a doctor or you're not, right? It's not like a cashier job, right? So it is different, but this is the thing a lot of women have to understand. What is the main focus, right? There was a comment. A comment. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, right? This one. Girl, live your life for you, not someone who hasn't shown up yet. The man who is meant for you will find you when the time is right. The reality is you can't force something like this. Now, here's the thing. I think this is ridiculous. I really do. I really do think this is ridiculous, right? A man that was meant for you will find you when the time is right. Women, honestly, women live in a rom com, right? A rom com. They think they live in a rom com. They think, oh, a man's gonna now serendipity find you, like knock into you, whatever the rom coms cliches are. It doesn't. This is the thing where I like that in essence where she, what is it? What would I say? She took action, right? She took action. She put effort. Put effort. Kind of shitty effort, right? I mean, going on a reality show, kind of poor effort. But she took effort into finding the man that could be her husband. Okay? That's effort. Instead of waiting for God, right, to drop him into your lap. Waiting for God to sprinkle whatever, to puppeteer the romance. It's like, live the life for you. Be selfish, right? Just for you, for yourself. Great, cool, right? Grind, live life for you. You've been selfish for years now. All your 20s you wasted to be living life for yourself. Now your 30s, you know what? You're still kind of living life for you. And now in your late 30s, like, where's that man that, this woman said, who's meant for me, that will find me when the time is right? When is the time right? Please tell me. When is the time right? Can this woman tell me when is the time right? Because you can't know. You do not know. This is you're being ridiculous, because this is like, when is the time right? When is the right time? Please tell me. You don't know. It's like, quit these shit like, when it happens, it happens. What the hell does that mean? I want it to happen now. I want it to happen in this year. Will it happen in this year? I mean, things that you don't know. It's like, this is the thing where a lot of women are just leaving a man, love, to fate. Fine, if that's what you want. Please don't complain. Please don't complain when now you're in your late 30s and you're still looking for a man. Right? Please don't complain. Because you left it into fate, right? You left it for fate. You left it for God to decide when is the right time. This is a thing where I'm in support. Put effort in with what you want. If you want to be a doctor, put effort in. If you want to find a husband, put effort in. It is honestly ridiculous that women will put so much effort in with so many other things besides a man. And then they're surprised that, why am I still single? Okay? They're surprised that they're still dealing with men in the dating market in their late 30s, in their 40s. You're surprised? Really? I'm not. Those are things that's why it's ridiculous. It really is. So, I don't know. What do you guys think?